Welcome to our study of the Scriptures. Today's lesson is called A Man Born Blind Receives Sight, and takes us to a moment of divine revelation, where a man's lifelong darkness meets the true light of the world. Get comfortable. Open your Bible to John 9, verses 1 through 10, and let us witness the power of faith and the works of God. Chapter 9, verse 1. Now, as Jesus passed by, he saw a man who was blind from birth. In John 9, verse 1, Jesus encounters a man born blind, a symbol of human suffering. Jesus heals him, revealing that neither the man nor his parents sinned, but rather that God's works were being displayed. This miracle challenges the societal perception of blindness and the religious leaders' spiritual blindness, leading to a profound exploration of faith, perception, and spiritual understanding. Sources ChristianityIQ.com. Verse 2. And his disciples asked him, saying, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? John 9, verse 2. Jesus addresses the question of whether the man born blind was the result of sin or his parents' sins. Jesus responds that neither the man nor his parents sinned, but rather that the man's blindness was meant to display God's works. This verse highlights the importance of understanding suffering not as a result of personal sin, but as an opportunity for God's glory and the demonstration of his power. Source is ChristianityPath.com. 3. Jesus answered, Neither this man nor his parents sinned, but that the works of God should be revealed in him. In John 9, verse 3, Jesus clarifies that the man born blind was not due to sin or his parents' sins, but rather to display God's works. This statement challenges the common belief that suffering is a direct result of sin and offers a perspective on how God can use human suffering for his glory. The verse emphasizes that God's purpose is to reveal his redemptive power and divine plan, even in the face of adversity. For I must work the works of him who sent me while it is day. The night is coming when no one can work. In John 9, verse 4, Jesus emphasizes the urgency of performing God's work while there is still time. This verse highlights the importance of being active and diligent in one's faith and responsibilities. It serves as a reminder that life is finite, and we should not delay in fulfilling our purpose and making a difference in the world. Source is ChristianityPath.com. 5. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. In John 9. Verse 5, this statement emphasizes his role as the source of spiritual enlightenment and guidance. Jesus' mission was not just about performing miracles, but about bringing the message of salvation. His presence brings hope and direction, especially in times of confusion or darkness. This verse serves as a reminder of the immediacy of his presence and the importance of acknowledging his power while he is still with us. Source is ChristianityPath.com. 6. When he had said these things, he spat on the ground and made clay with the saliva. And he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay. In John 9, verse 6, Jesus performs a miracle by healing a blind man using clay made from his saliva. This act symbolizes the humble beginnings of divine intervention and the transformative power of faith. Jesus' use of dirt and saliva reflects his connection to the physical world and his compassion for humanity. The miracle serves as a reminder that true healing extends beyond physical ailments to spiritual insight and understanding. The man's transformation into a living testimony of Jesus' power and love underscores the importance of faith and the need for divine grace in our lives. Source is ChristianityPath.com. 7. And he said to him, Go, wash in the pool of Siloam. So he went and washed and came back seeing. In John 9, verse 7, Jesus instructs a blind man to wash in the pool of Siloam, which means sent. This act of obedience and faith leads to the man's miraculous healing and sight. The pool symbolizes the source of life and healing, and Jesus' command emphasizes the importance of following God's guidance. The man's transformation serves as a testament to the power of faith and obedience in receiving divine healing and restoration. Sources ChristianityPath.com. 8. Therefore the neighbors and those who previously had seen that he was blind said, Is not this he who sat and begged? In John 9, verse 8, this moment occurs immediately after Jesus heals the blind man. The neighbors' reaction reflects both surprise and disbelief, as they had known the man for years as a blind beggar. Source Bible Gateway. In summary, John 9 verse 8 captures the neighbors' astonishment and questioning as they witness a man's miraculous healing, symbolizing both the transformative power of Jesus and the human struggle to accept extraordinary change. 9. Some said, "This is he." Others said, "He is like him." He said, "I am he." In John 9 verse 9. Jesus heals a man born blind, and the man boldly declares, "I am he, the man who is healed." This declaration signifies his newfound identity and acceptance of his new reality. The man's identity transformation reflects the broader theme of identity and transformation in the face of faith and revelation. The narrative also highlights the societal struggle to recognize the man's identity, illustrating the challenges of faith and judgment. Ultimately, John 9 verse 9 emphasizes the importance of standing firm in one's new identity, despite the doubts and challenges. Sources: ChristianityPath.com. 10. Therefore they said to him, "How were your eyes opened?" In John 9 verse 10, the man's response is straightforward. He recounts that Jesus made mud, applied it to his eyes, and instructed him to wash in the pool of Siloam, after which he could see. His testimony emphasizes faith and obedience, rather than theological debate, serving as a model of simple, faithful response to God's miraculous work. John 9 verse 10 thus highlights human curiosity, the tension between belief and skepticism, and the revelation of God's power through Jesus' miracles. Source is Bible Gateway. Read and study from your favorite Bible for the complete message surrounding this lesson. I welcome your questions and will give a personal response. I love reading your comments. Search for Jesus at HaroldSwaney for the complete library of my Bible story videos. Thank you, and God bless you.